Texas is suing big tech and big pharma. It's October 4th, 2024, and these are your headlines. Attorney General Ken Paxton has announced he's suing the Chinese-owned social media platform TikTok for violating a new parental consent law aimed at protecting children online. The SCOPE Act, that stands for Securing Children Online Through Parental Empowerment, requires digital service providers to register the age of users, prevent harm, create parental control tools, and block advertisers from promoting adult content to minor. It also prohibits sharing minors' identifying information without parental consent. Yesterday, Attorney General Paxton filed a suit against TikTok for allegedly violating the law. The lawsuit seeks civil penalties of up to $10,000 per violation. TikTok denied the allegations in a statement to Texas Scorecard. Owned by Chinese company ByteDance, TikTok employs Chinese Communist Party members and has a subsidiary partially owned by the CCP. The app has over 150 million users in the United States. Concerns about TikTok's data harvesting led to Texas Governor Greg Abbott banning the platform from state-issued devices and networks back in 2022. This lawsuit came on the same day that Paxton sued major insulin manufacturer Eli Lilly, as well as some pharmacy benefit managers, over what he calls a conspiracy to inflate insulin prices. So suing big pharma and big tech on the same day, you should be careful. That kind of action could get him impeached again. A new poll found that voters statewide believe Vice President Kamala Harris and Senate candidate Colin Allred would work to hamper Second Amendment rights. This poll, conducted last month by CWS Research for Texas gun rights, the survey uncovered that 76% of likely Texas voters think a Harris presidency would work to restrict access to firearms or to limit the type of firearms available to the public. Another 11% said that Harris and Tim Walz would not. 13% were unsure. Most likely voters also hold that Allred, who's running against Ted Cruz for Senate, would be complicit in the Harris-Walz administration's potential firearms agenda. Overall, 58% said that Allred would help the administration to restrict gun rights. 31% were unsure, 12% believed he wouldn't. Now, Cruz maintains a modest lead against Allred right now, leading him by 6 percentage points, 46% to 40%.
I don't need to tell you that our power grid is in serious trouble. Blackout after blackout. Why does it keep happening? Why does the greatest state in the country continue to be shaken like this? And which foreign government eagerly pushes for the collapse of Texas? In this coming season of Exposed, we'll answer that burning question we're all left with when the power goes out. How could the state with the most wealth and natural resources struggle to keep its power functional, and who's behind it? Exposed. Lights Out. A new series by Texas Scorecard, out now wherever you listen to podcasts.
Conservative activists across the state are expressing concerns over the enforcement of Texas's obscenity laws. State Republican Executive Committee woman Kristen Bentley is leading the charge right now. According to Texas Penal Code, a person commits an offense if, knowing its content and character, they wholesale promote or possess with intent to wholesale promote any obscene material or obscene device. Now, Bentley says that law is outdated and no longer enforced, which is why we see inappropriate items on the aisles of family-friendly retailers like Target, Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens, where children are present as both consumers and employees. One of the Republican Party of Texas's priorities for the upcoming session is to stop sexualizing Texas kids. That includes closing loopholes that allow minors to be exposed to obscene material. Harmful material is currently defined in Texas Penal Code as appealing to the prurient interest of a minor in sex, nudity, or excretion, patently offensive to prevailing standards in the adult community as a whole with respect to what is suitable for minors, and utterly without redeeming social value for minors. Updating these obscenity laws could also affect libraries that house explicit books targeted towards children. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.